Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for watching the Bible family. I am Rosemary, and I'm here to show you a medicine that I'm making. It's a natural antibiotic. Um, it's garlic, and we're gonna put honey in it. So what you do is you take the garlic. I'm gonna show you what I've been doing here so far. So I have some garlic here, and then I have the garlic here. So I basically I peeled them, so I have some of the um, the skins. And what I'm gonna do with these, I'm gonna make them into garlic powder. Um, so I peel them, I have them in whole, and I'm just gonna basically cut them in half, and I'll put it in this jar. I will let it sit here for about 10 minutes or so, because when you let them sit after you cut them, uh, the medicine that is in there is going to be infused. And then I'm going to put 2 cups of honey. You put the 2 cups of honey, you stir it up, and then you put the top on it. You can either leave it on your counter or you can put it in your cabinet for 1 month, 30 days, 30. And that will become a natural antibiotic for you and your family. Um, I normally make this a little bit different, but this year I found this recipe and it has a lot of good benefits. If you have a cold, or if you think you're coming down with something, or your throat just doesn't feel right, you just go ahead and take some of this, and there goes your antibiotic. So in my family, in culture, in my family, we normally do this with honey and onions, but that is when you are already in the middle of the cold. You can take that, or like for a sore throat, but this is a natural antibiotic where it's literally just garlic and honey. So I am gonna go get the honey. I will be right back, and I'm gonna take this and put it away because I have a little 2-year-old that is going around. And then the skins, like I said, I'm gonna save it and make it into powder. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my measuring cup. This is 1 cup. My honey, you can just get any honey that you have. I like to get raw honey, like from a local farmer, but I didn't have the time to do that. So we're just gonna go with the store bought, and then of course a little scoop to scoop it all up. So we're gonna do 2 cups of this, and we're gonna pour it into this. So let me see if I can put the camera where you guys can see at least a little bit of what I'm doing here. So here we go. We're gonna do 2 cups. Dump that baby in there. I'll probably end up using the whole bottle, but that's okay. I have another one if I need more. And again, I'm going to put all the benefits of this in the info tab, in the details. That way you guys can read it. Look at that beautiful honey, how it's going in there. So yeah, so like I said, I'm going to put I don't know if you guys can see those bubbles. So I'm going to tell you what to do with those bubbles also. Once you start letting it sit for 30 days. So in regards to the benefits and what the ingredients, of course, is very easy, but I'll still put it in the details. And what are the benefits, what each component is good for, such as the honey, and also what the garlic is good for, and then what both of them are good for when you combine them together. I am going to put that in the details so you guys can have that. And that way you guys can, read it instead of, you can listen to it too. But I'd rather put it in the details for the simple reason that it's a lot. So I do have to pull it out of my notes. So I did cup number 1. We're going to do cup number 2. I actually think I have enough. Look at that beautiful honey. So I wasn't wrong. We kind of used it all, so that's okay. We still have some for other things, which I'm going to be making other types of teas, which I'll show you guys later. But here we go. Beautiful honey. So again, I'm going to put the details in this, in the details down below so you guys can read. Remember, when you're dealing with honey, you do not give honey to anyone under the age of 1. So if you have children, they can have this, but it has to be over the age of 1. That is very, very important. And I will put that into the video as well, because I do have another video out there that is a home remedy that is with thyme and honey. If you guys haven't watched that, go ahead and watch that. And that is for good for sinuses, any respiratory issues and stuff like that, head colds and stuff. And I did mark it there where you're not supposed to give honey to anyone under the age of 1. So it's still the same thing. Anytime that you're dealing with honey, you do not give it to a child that is under the age of 1. So again, we have peeled and cut up garlic. I cut them up in half. If it was really jumbo, then I cut them up in 4 with 2 cups of honey. So this is 1 whole garlic bulb, garlic head, with 2 cups of honey. So here, you're gonna mix this up, and basically what's going to happen, you're gonna let this sit for 30 days, okay? And every few days or so, or at least, anywhere between a few days, every 2 to 3 days, or at least once a week, you have to open this up and let the gas come out. So I don't know if you noticed, there were bubbles before, and that's going to be happening as you have, because this is going to be sealed. So you do have to let those bubbles come out. You have to open it to release it. So that's why I say you can have it on your counter so you can remember to open this and have the bubbles come out, or just put a timer, put a reminder on your phone or something to remind you, like, hey, you got to go open up the natural antibiotic. And then basically every so often, every 2 to 3 days, or at least once a week, whichever, depending on how your schedule is. Oops, I dropped some garlic here. Honey here. You can go ahead and open this up and just let the air come out, the gas come out. And then you close it right back up, and then you're good to go. Now, the way that I do this, I'm going to show you real quick how I do this. I'll be right back. Okay, so here I have my lids, okay? And I have the coffee filters. So I use the coffee filters to put it over and then put the lids over. But before I do that, I am going to clean this as much as I can, even though the coffee filter is going to take that. I do this for a couple of reasons. To protect my lids. I know we can always buy them. Excuse my little 2-year-old. He's over here blowing the shofar. So I use it for a couple of reasons. To protect my lids, and it just looks cute. It really, really does. So I know I'm not showing my face right now, but so I basically do this. I think I did 2. Yeah, I have 2 here. So we can just do 1. And there we go. We seal them up. This is going to stay in our counter for 30 days, like I said. And then every few times, I do it at least twice a week. I go ahead and open it and let the air, the bubbles come out. You can shake it more as you go. You should shake it, like mix it all up. And then you have your natural antibiotics. And listen, when it comes to even our children, if they're having like a little cold or something, or some cough, this is the best thing you can give them, because it's going to loosen up the mucus that they have. So here, I'm over here just, moving it around, shaking it, and then that's it. We are done. So there you go. You have homemade antibiotics with honey and garlic And there goes my little princess there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, let me know, or any suggestions or any other home remedies that you guys know of, let me know. I do not mind looking into it. I am going to come up with another video of another home remedy that includes rosemary. In Spanish, it's called romero. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that one because I'm dying to try that one. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Shalom, family. Shalom, friends. Shalom, everyone that is watching this channel. Thank you for watching the Bible family. Thank you for all your support and your positive feedback. I want to take a moment to thank everyone that has liked, watched our videos, and even shared our videos. We are getting really good feedback. And first and most important is I want to thank Yahweh. I want to thank our Creator, the Lord, for giving us the opportunity to make this channel and to provide to you guys um, what it is that He wants you guys to know, to be able to give you revelation of whatever it is, you know, in every stage that, in any stage that you're in your life at this moment. So I just want to thank the Lord for this opportunity, for Him allowing us to have this channel and putting it in our hearts for us to go ahead and go forward with this. I'm coming to you now, besides, you know, to thank everyone for their support and liking our videos and subscribing and sharing. Coming to a continuation of the garlic and honey. So, about a month and a week ago, I had made the recipe of garlic and honey, which is right here. Which I'm gonna include all the benefits of this um, in the description, so that way you guys can read about it. But the garlic and honey basically is like a homemade antibiotic, and it works for a lot of things. You know, if you feel like you're coming down with a cold or anything, this is good. And this has to be sitting down for 30 days in a dark place. You can leave it on your counter, kitchen counter. Some people do, some people don't. I have a separate cabinet just for that. That way the kids are not around. And you do have to burp it every so often until you see that it no longer needs to be burped. Burped means that, you know, releasing the air gases. So just looking at this without even trying it or anything, I forgot my spoon, by the way. I can see that the garlic is a little darker. And I know it might look like that because of the honey, but when you put the garlic in honey, you can see that it is that whitish color. And this, you can tell that the garlic has completely submerged into, I mean, the honey has completely submerged into the garlic, which that's a good thing. You want that because, you know, it's releasing everything into the honey. And also you can tell the honey, it's more liquidy. You know, it's not like, for example, I have here my thyme with honey, which, by the way, if you haven't watched the video that I posted a while ago, thyme and honey, this is good for bronchitis, sinuses, anything that has to do with the respiratory. It clears out your chest, your lungs, everything. So if you can see here, this honey is much thicker. We're almost done with this one, which I have another bottle here that we just made. But you see how thick that is? It doesn't move as easily as this, which is more liquidy. Granted, it has more room, but it's still more liquidy, because throughout the course of the 30 days, I was doing exactly this, what I'm doing. And I know I had mentioned to put like a little, the coffee filters. Big mistake. Don't do that. Do not put the coffee filter over it, because what happens is the honey is going to, the coffee filter is going to absorb the honey, and it's going to come out. And oh my God, we had ants all over it. Thank God it didn't get inside, but still. So I had to, you know, I had to take care of it. So I don't want the same to happen to you guys as what happened to us. So I'm just letting you know, don't put it, just leave it as it is. And it, you know, just burp it, open it and burp it. But here is more than 30 days. It is ready to be used. Thank the Lord we haven't had to use it. We've all been, you know, good so far. But I am going to give it a try because I am curious to see if it tastes like garlic or like honey. And also I'm curious because my family, in our culture, um, we do garlic, onions, and heart and honey. So garlic, onion, and honey. We combine those three together, chopped up the onions and the garlic, and you take that honey. Um, Whenever you're feeling like you're down with a cold, like if you have a sore throat and you need to recuperate quick, you can take that. But I don't leave it submerged like this for the X amount of time. So this is the first time that I'm doing this. I just like doing this. So I'm curious to see. You see how it all just submerged in there, like the garlic is just damn. I'm curious to see as to how this is going to taste. So again, I'm gonna put the description of this, what is good for, the benefits and everything. I'll put the instructions on how to do it. Very easy. It's only two ingredients, and you let it sit for 30 days. I let it ride for more than 30 days. I normally do that with a lot of things. Like this right here is the thyme and honey. If you again, if you haven't watched it, go watch that video. Um, and it's basically I'm showing you how to make this. Which at that time when I made that video, it was this one. And normally when I'm already like halfway through, I'm already on the second one because this does take 5 days to be ready to take. This has been in my shelf for more than a month. So I'm not going to open this until I'm ready for us to take it, especially that we're still finishing this one. And as you can see, I did leave the thyme in there, but you can strain it out. I just like to because it makes it stronger. But anyways, this video is not about the thyme and honey. Go watch that video and you'll learn more about it. I just wanted to show you guys the difference between uh, uh, the way that the honey is looking, the consistency of the honey. So this right here, I'm gonna go get a spoon, which I totally forgot to have it with me, so I can try it with you guys. And again, 30 days, that's all you need if you are in need of taking it. If not, you can just leave it there. I'm planning it on leaving it there until it's ready for us to take it. And at least we know we have it there. And this doesn't go bad. This is good for a very, very long time. So I will be right back. Okay. All right, guys, I'm back. So I got my spoon. Got the spoon. So let's try this. Let's see. Let's see. I'm curious. I can smell the garlic already. Wow. Ooh, smells very strong. I'm surprised. It smells more like garlic than honey. This is this is strong. Wow. Okay. So you're supposed to strain the garlic out of here. I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna taste it. All right. Let's see. I'm only gonna take a little bit because I really don't need it right now. I just want to try it. Here we go. Wow. That's actually really good. The smell of the garlic is much stronger than the taste. So when you try this, mm, when you try this, it may look like it's gonna be very garlicky, the taste. You can still taste it, but it's actually the smell is much stronger than the taste of the garlic. I just want to clean the rims of this, remove that honey from the side because I don't want to get more ants, which is getting over them. You do not want to have a feast of ants. Here we go. I'll clean it up more in a little bit. But anyways, there goes. Don't worry, I have a napkin here. You guys don't see it. uh, there goes your honey and garlic. Garlic and honey and garlic, whichever way you want to call it. It is good. It tastes good. It doesn't taste as garlicky. It's like a combination of both. Like you can tell the 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 blendiness. You can taste the blendiness of both. It does smell more like garlic, but give it a try. Honey and garlic. Thank you for watching again. We love you guys. God bless you. And we'll see you in the next video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks and have a blessed day.